introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I've been around for a long, long year. Stole many a man's soul of faith.
You ready? Well, now that's a stupid question.
Convicted? Not yet. You're wasting valuable time. No. You're asking the wrong questions. It's your choice whether you listen to me or not. 60 people are dead because you don't return my calls, Harold. If you want to save lives and catch the bad guys, pay attention. I know lots of things. I'm not saying anything. The fruit is ripe. You know, it's hard to say. I've never been great at reading that woman's emotions. As much as I admire the police for their wonderful sense of irony, I'm afraid they've got this one wrong. Slushy?
Pass.
Oh my gosh, you have no idea what you're missing. Try a grapefruit gusher. It's just like you today, a little sour. Mr. Vargas. Sounds like some shady character in a Humphrey Bogart film. I like him already, but I'm feeling bullish. We need to wrap this up quickly, though. He is bowling league at 6. Remember the time we made barley stew with that coroner from Des Moines? A threesome. Interesting. Does that even look like real hair? I hear you boys engaged in a little tryst downtown this morning. JP, I'm delighted you were able to hold dear Teddy's hand and help him overcome all his anxieties. Oh my gosh. I once shared a ride with the man on a twin-engine prop from Port-au-Prince to Baracoa. We had to counterweight the plane with 3 containers of Russian RPGs just to accommodate his girth. BB, just like a bear at a campsite. Honestly, I don't know how you do it. It boggles the imagination. Suppose it isn't any wonder you can justify cramming all this grease-drenched grizzle into your face, given that you've already paid to replace that rotted nub you call a heart. How's that going, by the way? Phoebe, you don't look well. Are you all right? Let me guess, irregular heartbeat? Shortness of breath? Perhaps a little tingling in your nether regions? Those drinks you've been enjoying on the house, they weren't from the house. They were from me. I hope you don't mind. I took the liberty of adding a special surprise ingredient. Has the little man been falling down on the job? It's a miracle drug. Not so much for a glutton with a bum heart, however. But look on the bright side. You'll die with a marvelous erection. Nico, you're all in a sweat. What's so important that it couldn't wait? Don't forget who you're talking to. I find Chrome to be a bit ostentatious. You know, when I was 15, I had a summer job installing carpets for Albert Cotagolian on Lake Charlevoix. Horrible job. Worst 8 weeks of my life. Value loyalty above all else. Oh, I buried the lead.
Honestly, how many times have we discussed this?
What?
You know I don't like being around the bloody
Oh, give him his seat. He's going to faint. He's a vicious little drug lord thug. Certainly nothing there to hold my interest. I don't think you're going to have a very good day in court at all. Yes, you also have a few dozen of those. Sweetheart, not really the most convenient time for me.
I don't give a rat's ass.
Keeping up appearances, I'm a criminal. The minute I stop being one, I become quite useless to you. I shouldn't have to remind you I did not offer my services so that I could help you round up your run-of-the-mill drug lord or what have you. You all seem to be doing a perfectly mediocre job of that on your own. I'm after the big game. Did you say hundreds? You're going to need a plumber. He's a trophy collector. I'd say my meeting with Lorca might be the equivalent of you falling on your ass and landing in a pile of Christmas. When confronting complex equations, the simplest solution is most often the correct one. You lost her. I can find her. It's that simple. Then understand I take no responsibility for your safety. And the FBI backs off. No surveillance, no wires, or you can find what's left of Agent Keene yourselves. I only do what's good for me, and that is a person you can trust on. Lorca will have questions about you. You'll need breviloquent answers. Ready? Good evening, gentlemen. I'm Raymond Reddington. This is
Special Agent Donald Ressler of the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
What the?
He insisted, dying to meet you. He's telling his man to be ready to cut off your head. He's also a wonderful dancer. It is indeed. Crooked as the Corsican highway. You're bad for business. You've made a mess. You let your emotions get the best of you, which is how people wind up in jail. You got me. It is personal. I want your man. Yes, hello, Diana. This is Stanley Cornish. I'm in a bit of a panic. My dog has gotten out, and I've lost my cell phone with the tracking code. I was wondering if I might bother you for the code, and if you could reboot the application for this mobile device. He's an emotional support dog. Please hurry, my heart, it's pounding, and I'm having trouble breathing.
Hello, Lizzie. The effects will dissipate soon.
Okay, should we get started?